Welcome back to Boggy Creek Life, episode 12 of Mail Calls and Grail Halls. I am your host, Cam Boggs. And as always, if you're a returning viewer, thank you for stopping back by. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe. Turn on those notifications. That way you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Today, we've got the big boys for you. But before I get into that, remember, I'm still waiting on your stories to start a new segment of the channel called Boggy Creek Tales, where I will read your true life stories of the bizarre and strange, be it either paranormal, cryptid, alien, just something weird, doppelganger, anything weird that you just can't explain that you've had happen to you. And you can send those stories to me via email for now. At boggycreektales@yahoo.com. That's boggycreektales@yahoo.com. I will put it in the description for the video. Okay, without further ado though, let's get into these big kits. Wow, that's some big stuff. And I'm sure some of you already know what this is. You can tell. I mean, that's big. Might have to use both hands maybe to use this magic and get this bad Mary unwrapped. And that's it. There's no more magic because he's not cut to be mocked up yet. So what we have here is Tony McVeigh's Simple Pleasure. Now I'm pulling some information from the Facebook group, the Garage Kit Compendium, a post by Brian Mullen. I hope I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. So the sculptor's Tony McVeigh. It's been produced by several people. I suppose the rights have been sold. First by Art Attack, then by Menagerie Productions, and lastly, Alternative Images, which is where I got mine from, Mr. Scott Kelly. The original release date on this gigantic kit was in 1998. From what I've heard from a few people, the original version didn't have a flower, it had an ice cream cone. You can still get this if you're looking for it. You get a hold of Scott Kelly, Alternative Images. Yeah, it's just a beautiful, huge vinyl kit. First, we'll take a look at the mug here. Boris Karloff likeness. Nice smile. Even though it's going to be cut up to here, I mean, it's still gigantic. It's probably around like at least 3 feet tall or something like that. But I wanted this for a minute. I seen it a few years back. Just like with a lot of things I see, I'll think I want it, and I'll save the post on Facebook, and I don't hardly ever go back through the posts I save. And I'll forget about it because there's just so much stuff out there. Like I said, just starting this like 3 years ago. I mean, you could almost say that every kit I get is a grail for me. I mean, because I want every one of them, you know. Obviously, some more than others. But yeah, I just, there's so many cool things out there. You see the arm bar on the hand on. Nice, thick vinyl. I love vinyl models. And Tony just did a beautiful job on this. See the veins, the wrinkles in the hand. And there's also a companion Dracula, same height, by Tony. And from what I hear, it's a bit more rare of a kit, but I have seen them out there. And I may be wanting to add that to the selection. Comes with the little flower. Nice base. Boots will click right into there. legs. I'll have to fill this up with, I don't know if I'll fill it up with plaster. I know it cracks after a while. I might fill it up with some, I don't know, resin or something like that. I mean, I have vinyl figure models that I have filled up with plaster, but I mean, it's a lot smaller amount than this. And there's different, people say different things to how, plaster reacts over time and different things. And I don't know. I'm already 52, so I don't think I'm gonna be around for that much longer anyways. Hopefully, but I don't think. I don't know if you can see right there. Can we see it? It says Tony McVeigh, 1998. So, but yeah, if you're a Boris Karloff Frankenstein fan, I would think this would definitely be a great kit that you might want to try to acquire. I'm going to show you a build-up version of it, painted by the master painter Saul Alvarez. On a version of this, he did a black and white one. Let's check that out real quick, and then we'll head on to the next big boy. Simply a beautiful black and white version done by Mr. Alvarez. And this one's just too big, no spinning. Let's see. Do I got the magic? Mio Mio. Not so many parts. You'll have to excuse my hands. They look like I went goth or something like that. They're stained with sealer from work. Thinner couldn't get that off. So that's one of them situations where you just have to let it wear. Let's see if it helps the magic or hurts it. Oh yeah, baby, a whole lot of big creature going on. And there is the creature from the Black Lagoon. Produced by George Stevenson and Blackheart Enterprise. 1/3 scale, approximately 14 inches tall. You can see it's only 4 pieces. It's the body with the torso with the head, each arm, and the base. And sculpted by Chris Elizardo, and it was casted by Mark Brokaw of Earthbound Studios and Brad Worley of Whirlybird Entertainment. And in my opinion, these fellas just did a great job. As you can see, before we get in a close look on him, how big he is. Just magnificent. And I like how this is very basic. Leaves you a lot of option for customization, the base. But all right, let's get in there and check out the kit. Well, being a larger kit, you can see a lot of the detail from here. But I wanted to show you this before we break it down. It comes this way. This is what's great about it. Now, this was like released at last year's Wonderfest for painting class. I had my eye on it since then, and it came out maybe a few months ago for everybody else to purchase. And I just got mine a week ago or something like that. Maybe a couple weeks ago. It's been sitting in the box for a second. But anyways, check this out. I mean, these guys went all out. They have magnetized the arms for you. Four sturdy magnets. And look at the detail on this, the texture. This the whole. I mean, this is going to be so much fun to paint. And in my opinion, it's and I mean, very, very little cleanup. And, obviously very little assembly. And in my opinion, this would be a great kit for a beginner. Because, depending on what your skill level is, but I mean, this could have a basic, a lot of your basic washing, dry brushing you could use on there, contrast paints. The texture leaves the possibilities open to, endless options of how you could do it. Let's go ahead and take the body off the base here. And they've even got a pin that they installed for the base. I mean, I would still recommend gluing it. It is hollow cast. So the arms do make him a little front heavy, you know, because he's leaning forward a little bit. So the arms do make him a little front heavy. So I would secure him to the base, even if you decided not to glue the arms. Let's get down here. Oh. Okay, we'll give him a quick go over here real quick. A quick go over here real quick. All right. But just spot on. Masterfully sculpted, in my opinion. Texturing. There's even texture on the stomach plates. Down the side. Fins in the back. Looks like it's even got veinage in the fins. Nice curve, swish to it. Fin going this way, fin going this way. I just, yeah. It's a magnificent bust. Absolutely magnificent. And like I said, once again, here's the base. Movie logo on the front. You know, and this is obviously going to be some kind of water or something since he's waist deep, but you know, rocks here. I mean, you could put you some vegetation. I might, you know, paint it a blue and pour some liquid resin over it, you know, make it look like water splashing. I don't know, but just phenomenal in my opinion. I think if you're a Creature of the Black Lagoon fan, this would be a must-have. I would definitely say. Just outstanding work, gentlemen, over there at Blackheart. And a beautiful build-up in paint by John Allred. Photo courtesy of Blackheart Enterprises. You can see it on their website, where you can also get a hold of a copy of this great 1/3 bust for yourself. All right, so that's the end of another episode. Thanks for stopping by and checking out a couple of great kits with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't so far, because we're still doing the 1,000 subscriber giveaway of the floating Vlad. He's sitting back there with a garbage bag over him so he don't get dusty. If you don't, if you're curious of what he looks like, scroll through the videos. You'll see he's Gary Oldman Dracula floating in the air. 1,000 subscribers, going to give that away. Make sure you turn on the notifications. That way you don't miss any upcoming content. If you have any stories of the bizarre, unexplained, anything that's happened to you, paranormal, cryptozoological, UFO, alien experiences, anything you can't explain, please send your story to me at boggycreektales@yahoo.com. I probably have enough stories now to do a small episode. I just want to read your true experiences over there and give a little different content to the channel. That's all. And it can even be anonymous. If you don't want your name mentioned, make sure you put that in the email. All right. So hope you enjoyed it. And as always, be good to each other and model on.